I recently learned about the Mothman of West Virginia that terrorized a town I think was called West Point in between 1966 and 1967. It was a 7-foot moth-like humanoid creature that collapsed a bridge, killed 46 people, haunted people's dreams, had red eyes and could hypnotize you where you couldn't look away, hung out near a TNT factory. I don't know about that, whatever. But then I was thinking, and also they made Mothman Prophecy after this story, which I've never seen before, so I have no frame of reference what happens in that movie or that book or any of that. But it did lead me to a thought about if this was a mortal creature, or a creature that maybe wasn't immortal but could live a very long time, and maybe went dormant for periods and then emerged for different periods, hunted, fed, whatever it had to do, and then lay dormant again. If it happened to go dormant before 1951, then what happened in 1966 and 1967 might actually be the result of its extreme frustration. Because in 1951, there was a patent created. Before I get into what the patent was that was created, imagine this. Imagine Mothman. He gets up, it's 1966. He's got to do whatever it is he's got to do so he could go dormant again. And he has moth tendencies and is drawn to the flame. Well, in 1951, there was a patent. It was the first patent for a battery-operated candle that had bullshit little fucking plastic-ass wicks like this. I don't know if that one did in 1951, but it was the first patent. And there was a flickering candle in the 1960s when it was actually adopted. Like, you know, patents come out, it takes a while, and people are like, yeah, all right, cool. But imagine the frustration of Mothman moving to a flame, getting to it, getting pissed off that it's not real and not understanding what's going on, and flapping his little powdery ass moth wings all over town, going from battery operated light to battery operated light, getting more pissed off with each one that he encounters. That's enough to make you collapse a bridge and, you know, kill 46 people, knowing that you are 7 foot tall and supernatural. There was one report of 2 kids, I don't know if they were kids, I think they were kids, driving in a car at speeds up to 100 miles an hour. And it was just effortlessly gliding over the top of the car, flapping its wings against the top of the car as they were driving 100 miles an hour. Just pissed off because he didn't want one more fake flame in his life. I don't know if there's any connection. Some say he's a myth. Some say it's just a big owl. You have to be a pretty big owl, because the whole town was terrified. But people do sensationalize things. But if it is real, I wonder if there's any correlation to the patent in 1951, the battery-operated candle. Like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. The Mothman's real. And he's sick of the fake flames. Janet Jackson. always end each episode with a Janet Jackson quote and a little snippet to get you through until next week's episode. This week's snippet is: fan the flames of desire in your life. But as you're fanning them, if one or multiple seem to be battery operated and not real, don't freak out and kill 46 people in a bridge collapse. Just take the batteries out and move on. Be safe. We'll see you next week. How do we turn this off? Just blow it, turn bottom of it? Just hold that and I'm doing, flip it. Oh. Yeah. Probably hard to do that motion if you're a moth man.